What's up? What's up? Gonna try and do a recording here of the Diablo 4 beta. Obviously, I'm playing that quite a bit this weekend for the server slam. Probably won't make this public. I don't want to get in trouble or anything like that with the NDAs or anything like that. But you know, just a little something for us to share between me and family here. Um, I want to do something kind of interesting here. I don't want to just jump us into the middle of the game. So with my main guy here, this is my Druid, which is what I'm planning to kind of focus on here for the beta. But the other class I want to play during the actual game is going to be a Necromancer, and I haven't made one yet, so I just now made one. And start from the beginning of the game. I made some adjustments to the camera or the recording OBS to try and tone down my gain a little bit, tone down the game's gain, so hopefully it's not too loud, not too quiet. I did a number of tests to see if it would be okay. It seems good. I did realize what that sound was. Like, I kept thinking I was a mouth breather. Like, it's not me. It's the fan up there. That's it. Keeps and I can't figure out a way to reduce that noise. I thought turning down the game might help, but I can still hear it. It's fine. But at least it's not me just being a mouth breather. I was like, dang, man, close your mouth. And I tried to adjust this so you can see Mr. Wolf back there. So I think with all that, we're set. And we're gonna jump into Deathstroke. There is an opening cinematic, like trailer or whatever. I don't think it's going to show us when we start this new character, but we can always like pause this. You'll watch it on YouTube or something, and then come back. This is going to start us with the cinematic of starting the game, rather than like that cool big cinematic. I don't think there's a way to do it from here. I was trying to see, and I don't see it like. Sometimes there's like a, cinematics button or something, but I don't see one. So, all right, Deathstroke. Let's do it. Mr. Necromancer. And during cinematics, like the one we're up to see here in a second, I'll look so we can actually listen to it.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was. And Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind.
I feel like the narrator cut himself off there.
This is the story of their downfall.
It's cool. No matter what character you pick, it'll show your character here on that horse coming in. Mount. Man, games today nowadays just look so good. If my computer's not the top of the line anymore, still looks pretty good. I wish they would make like a Diablo movie. It'd be really cool. They have enough content at this point to do so, but after the hit or miss success of Warcraft, I doubt we'll get one. But a horror-based movie for Diablo? Oh my god. Well, action-adventure horror? I don't know. Yeah, it's not creepy. Weeping Angel! Come back! Got it, something. Oh yeah, your horse got iffed. Oh. There's some whispering there. I couldn't quite hear what it was saying. Like a scene out of Beauty and the Beast. Ouch, Resident Evil. Cool. Alright.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
And now we're in the game. Alright, cool. So, Necromancer is kind of interesting because they actually start with a skill. Most characters just start with attack something. We actually got a little bit of a skill here. We can raise skeletons. A special thing with Necromancers, raise up an army of undead and they fight for you. It's kind of fun because, well, depending on what you like, you can just walk around and just have your skeletons just kill everything. Raise a skeleton from a corpse. I gotta remember what it does. Fight for you. Once all of your skeletons have been summoned, raise skeleton briefly summons a skeleton priest to empower your dudes. Okay, increasing their damage and healing them. Alright, cool. We have skirmisher warriors. Deal 30% increased damage, but have 50% reduced life. At maximum of 4. Okay, that's why I was trying to look for how many I can get. So I get 4 using this. As we level up, you'll see more of this. The skill tree. You can see there's a lot of different skills you could go into and different ways to play your character. Down all the way to this maximum, you know, the ultimate powers or whatever down here. For now, we're up here, and when we get our first skill, we're going to get one of these 4. And we'll talk about those once we get there. Otherwise, my character, there he is. He's got a scythe, one-handed scythe, a shield, and some basic armor. Not a whole lot going on here. So for now, we're just going to jump in here. Got Q for some potions. You have a limited amount, but you can pick some up as you kill enemies. And space to dodge. Helpful during boss fights and stuff. There's some telegraphed...
Roads blocked. Should clear up when the storm has passed.
Die. Yeah, they have some telegraph moves you can like be like, oh, and dodge out of the way. So I could probably like zoom through this pretty quick, and I'll try to keep it like quote unquote brief. I won't explore every nook and cranny per se. Oh yeah, raise my skeletons. I forgot. Wait, need one more, and I have max. But like I won't skip like cutscenes and stuff. But I'll like probably like try to beeline it for the next objective kind of thing. So if you look here on the map, there's literally nothing. There's no reason for me to come over here. I always come over here because there's a couple of enemies. But you're trying to get to the town over here, right? Your horse is dead, and you're in the freezing forest here. Where'd you guys come from? I think I can just sit here and let them kill things. But eventually I'll have like towers I can sit back further and let my guys go do their jam. So I'll be back here shooting stuff or something. Dang, they really do take a lot more damage than before. These guys were too strong during the last beta, so they got a pretty decent nerf. Making them weaker since they were so strong. These guys last time would have been
town.
Full health.
Everywhere. Fangs in the dark. Ah! He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
What's going on in here? So go talk to him. So right now I only have one option, and this is showing me it's like a quest dialogue. Sometimes you get other dialogues where you can talk to them and get extra story. It's cool, but I'll probably skip those. So what's going on here?
What's it to you?
Oswin, hush! I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all! Kill us all!
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain.
I was worried. I don't know what that chain was above there. My buddy's head's here.
There is evil staring in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
So like right now, all these guys have some possible dialogue to talk about.
What's that? You say something?
Not much dialogue, but
If Devmir's taking up all the space by the fire,
that's this guy.
just give him a shove.
Okay, anyways. So here, this is an example. You can see, like, optional dialogue just to get some different, background and stuff. So I'll do one of them.
I'm sorry, it's a bit cramped.
It's still better than a cave.
See, very minor dialogue. So let's go straight to the, and then it does change. What can you tell me about the people here? Blah blah blah. All right, it isn't safe here.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
Evil is gathering strength in those ruins. I will bring it to heal.
Truly? Oh, thank you.
You got it. Wow. There's my first level. So leveling up gives me a new skill. So I can go over here now and take a look. Okay, I can get Reap, which will generate Essence, which is this blue stuff, which I'll use for other stronger like powers and stuff. These are going to be my generators. My first spenders will be over here. So I just have to pick what do I want my main skill to be, basically. So I can Reap. I get generate 4 Essence per enemy hit, and I sweep a scythe in front of me, dealing 3 damage. Hitting an enemy with Reap increases your damage reduction by 15%. Okay, so I'll probably be closer, because I get close enough to Reap them, but I do take less damage, and I'm generating Essence. Very Grim Reaper-ish style. And then from here, if you go this route, I can pick to specialize in this even further. So like this one, if an enemy hit by Reap dies within 2 seconds, I get a faster attack speed. That's cool. And then I can only choose one of these, so if I get this one, I can't get the other one, and vice versa. So Reap instantly kills enemies below 5% health. Does not work on bosses or players. Reap forms a corpse of the first enemy hit. That could be pretty good, because, again, like, racing skeletons requires a corpse. We got Decompose. Generate essence 8x essence per second. Tear the flesh from enemies, deal 8 damage per second, forming a usable corpse every 2.5 seconds. That's pretty good. I think that's the one I used before. Hemorrhage bursts an enemy's blood, dealing 7 damage. And Hemorrhage has a chance to form a blood orb, which is what will heal you, basically. And Bone Splinters. Fire 3 Bone Splinters, dealing 2 damage each, so 3 times 2, 6. So this does 3 damage, but can hit multiple enemies. This does 8 damage per second, but you can only target 1 enemy. Deals 7 damage with a chance to heal you, which is pretty decent. These two seem pretty good. And then 3 Bone Splinters, dealing 2 damage each. Each subsequent time an enemy is hit by the same Bone Splinter, you gain 1 essence. Okay, I don't know. 25% chance to fire 2 additional spots. Okay, so which would be pretty cool. Would be 5 times 2. That's 10 damage. Now that'd be the highest damage dealing one with a 25% chance. The same enemy grants you increased critical strike chance, and since you're shooting multiple projectiles, that's pretty good, because best case scenario, each one critical strikes, and that makes us do a ton more damage. Bone Splinters has 20% chance to make enemies vulnerable, which increases their damage by 20%. I'm gonna go Decompose, because I'm gonna go with the style of trying to build like an army of undead, so having extra corpses on hand is gonna be pretty useful, and it's decent damage. So, boom, there's our first skill. You can see it's filled in this blood. I can't quite get to here yet, so I'll get one more level, and then I think I have to spend one more point here, and then I unlock this next tier, and then I have to go through these. So, all right, let's go. Back into the wilderness. So I was saying I can sit back now and hit things from far away now. Gold's not that important, especially it's only 7 gold. That doesn't account too much. Ooh, hello, bear. And you're dead. Damn. Okay, so they definitely nerfed my skeletons here, because I didn't lose any skeletons at all through this beginning phase back in the day. Well, that'll be interesting. And now I have reasons to like really start spamming my ability, which is good that I have so many corpses now. Because, like, even with trying to do that, I still haven't fully healed these guys. Once I get to a certain part in the story, I do plan to switch back to my Druid, since I was going to be my main guy, but this will at least get us through this beginning opening scene. Anything in this better? Well, it's a little better. It's a little better. What's cool is your outfit will actually change as you get into different gear, and when you get far enough into the game, there's a place where you can customize like what you look like. Like, I'm using this gear, but I want it to look like these pair of pants because those pants were sick. Alright, going into the ruins. Here we are. So the other characters in there are Barbarian, Wizard, Druid, Necromancer, and a Rogue. These are all pretty cool. Rogues were pretty sick. When I was testing them all out during the beta. Look at all those corpses. Alright, come on, guys. Follow me to the depths of despair. Damn. I don't feel like that. Oh, maybe it's a heal over time. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm healing them 10% of their health when I activate these things. It might be over time. So right here, that little weird red glowy thing is a potion. So if I needed to heal myself, I could heal myself and pick that up. But right now, I can only hold 4. Got him. Yikes. Oh, I can hit my own guys with that. My bad. Sorry, guys. sorry. Wait, there's 3 of them. Where's my 4th guy? That guys. Oh, what the? How'd you get stuck in there? Get out of here. Alright, go get him. Oh, I need to get my skill too. Heal! Heal, I say! Heal faster! God, these guys suck now. I mean, they were kind of like unstoppable OP monsters before, but goodness, that nerf hit them hard. Let's get that skill. Alright, since we're going down this route, we might as well make it stronger. What's the next one? If an enemy dies while being decomposed, you gain 10 essence. I have essence like crazy, with no way to spend it yet. What's cool, if I remember correctly, up to a certain level, you can refund all of your skill points for free, and then after a certain level, I think it's like 10 or 15, you have to start paying money. But like, for example, with this not being that useful right now, I could try something else. Oh, that's always dumb. I forgot. When you refund your skills, it takes away all your dudes. But now, okay, I'm like, okay, that's cool, but there's so much essence, and I really need the corpses right now. What else do I got here? I got this one, 7 damage, 20% to form a blood orb. After picking a blood orb, your next hemorrhage deals damage to enemies around your target. So, when I pick up a blood orb, which is like it's like a healing potion, but like just a little blood orb on the ground where I pick it up and I heal. My next blood orb is stronger. I don't think I ever messed with this last time, so let's try this one. Why not? It's the whole point of... Oh yeah, hello. What's up, buddies? Anyways, the whole point is to, test things out. We don't get to keep these characters after the beta, so don't get too attached to them. Ooh, that's a special guy. Oh, what the heck? I thought they'd fire in a straight line. That's definitely not as exciting. Get off my balls, man. Jeez. Man. Jeez, please. Alright. What are we working with here? Alright, whatever. It's better armor. That's nice. So, the colors here, so like these are gray, this is blue, or well, white, I guess, but blue is better than that, than yellow, and then I think legendary, which is like orange. So, better attack speed, cool. Oh, much better damage. I lose my shield, but that's okay. And this is gonna suck, because I'm gonna lose my dudes again, but I do not like that skill. I thought it was a straight line. Like a machine gun, not this weird fan thing. So if that's the case, maybe try to strike some reap. Reap? Yeah, let's try some reap, why not? I only have one skeleton for a second, but we'll get more, don't worry. Cool. Oh, that was a pretty big increase there. Look at my guy now. A very colorful. Whoa! Ow. See, that's kind of cool. At least it's everything. That's a pretty decent range too on that big old scythe. And now I got all my skeletons back. All right, cool. I'll rock with this for a little bit. Oh my god, look at that thing. Okay, that's bigger than I had imagined. That's what she said. Alright. So I didn't necessarily have to go that way, so you can see it's a big circle where I do that. But I wanted to kill the special dude in there, because they have better chance of dropping better loot. So, I knew he's in there, I knew that was a loop, but I wanted to go do it. These healing wells are cool, so if I'm like, you know, I could be at 10% health, or one health, and be like, oh no, boom, full heal. You only get to use them once, and usually you'll see it before you're going into like a boss fight, or a new area, stuff like that. So right now I'm going downstairs to stage 2. Which is starting to look a little bit more demonic-y. Hey, I'm kind of liking this reap. That's pretty good. Because again, with the one I do like, the decompose or whatever, it only hits that one guy. And again, generating more essence of the corpse is just not that useful at the moment. Oh, I was looking at this. All right, we get our first. So I could specialize at this further. Reap instantly kill stuff. Forms a corpse under the first enemy hit, which is cool. So again, I could kind of get the corpses I need that I was wanting from like decompose by doing it this way. But I want to do something here. So I got a blood lance. Throws a blood lance that lingers in an enemy for 3 seconds, dealing 28 damage to the enemy and all other lanced enemies. Okay, it costs 15 essence. Blood surge, draw blood from enemies, dealing 8 damage, and expelling a blood nova, dealing 21 damage. So almost 30 damage there. Blood surge's nova damage increased by 10% per enemy, drained up to 50%. So it could be 30 on its own, basically. Don't quite understand how that one works. We got Blight. Unleash concentrated Blight. Deals 12 damage and leaves behind a defiled area, dealing 34 damage, but over 6 seconds. Okay, I think that's the one I used before. Sever. A Spectre of You charges forward and attacks with its scythe for 26 damage, then returns to you and attacks again for 8 damage, so 32. 34. These ones, so these are like main skills, you see they're kind of big. These are like side skills. Lucky Hit. Your damage has up to 4% chance to create a corpse at the target location. I would recommend getting a big skill before you get a little skill. Like, woo, your maximum essence is increased by 3. It's not even worth like a skill point at this point compared to these things. And Bone Spears. Conjures a Bone Spear from the ground, dealing 36 damage and pierces through enemies. So 36 damage is pretty good. This Blood Lance is interesting. So you have 3 seconds to lance a bunch of dudes and it chains? I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Blood Nova's kind of interesting. Draws blood from enemies, dealing 8 damage. And expel blood. Is the blood Nova from me? So I'm like sucking it in, and then depending on how many I hit, I go. Interesting. 34 damage. That's nice damage, but again, it takes 6 seconds to get there, and if they move out of the blighted area, it's doing no damage. So I remember having a little bit of trouble with that. This is kind of cool. I like shooting it out. As long as I hit them first, that's the big damage, and then it can come back and hit them again. 8 damage ain't that amazing. Sever damages enemies along its path for 25% of its initial damage. Vulnerable. I don't know, man. The essence 25, 15, 30. Whoa. 25, 20. I mean, essence-wise, this is the most effective, and I just don't understand how it works. Throw a blood lance that lingers in an enemy for 3 seconds, dealing 28 damage to the enemy and all other lanced enemies. Blood lance pierces through enemies who are currently lanced. After casting blood lance 8 times, your next blood lance is guaranteed to overpower. Deals bonus damage based on the sum of your current life, and spawns a blood orb. Well, at least 2 enemies or a boss are affected by blood lance. You need 50% attack speed and blood lance. That's cost is reduced by 3. Slows people down. You and your mate. Well, like I said earlier, I was gonna go for like this minion build, but with how much they've ruined these guys, I don't know if I want to. What's really good? Healthy. With 8% life, then you gain second level blood. When you have 5 sets of blood, your blood overpowers. Increase 25. I mean, that's pretty good, but more for like AoE, like dealing with a lot of group of guys. Like that seems pretty good. This seems like it's better for maybe dealing with small groups and bosses even. We're going Bloodlands, fellas. Okay, let's go. There's nothing usually over here. There might be like a chest, so that's why I went this way. It's a again big loop. I've been through this place so many times with the different characters because I was testing out all the different classes that I already have this like layout memorized. It is unique because it is the first like dungeon, so it's always like this. Did you just raise him from the dead? I see you over there. Hey, that thing's pretty strong. The other dungeons that you'll come across are a little bit more randomly generated. Dude, that's insane. I don't need to use that on these small fry. Hello. Eats my sight. Oh, hello. Dude. Bull Lance is sick. I'll take it. Hello. Yeah, last time I played through this character on the last beta, I was all about minions. I would use my decompose thing, so I'd be further back. I'd light the land, so there's just pools of death on the ground. And a lot of my skills were working together to empower my dudes to make them even stronger. So I would just like sit back, blight everything, and let my minions go forth and wreak havoc. I think at this point I'm going to become some sort of Blood Reaper. Is this the vibe I'm getting? Hello. Get out of here. I'm gonna raise these guys. So these shamans can, that's their special ability, is to raise up the little dudes. And little dudes are fairly weak, but there's usually a lot of them, and they can like swarm you, and they keep bringing them back if you don't get to the shaman. So here is kind of what I was talking about before. I pick up a lot of this gear because you can sell it later or like break it down from the materials. So even though like that's nowhere near as good as mine because it's a two-hander, so I could equip that with this, which would be pretty good. But here's a healing well, and this you can tell this You know, it's like I got literally a red carpet leading me up this way. This is heading to the boss room. And I like this effect they did here with, if you look at the roof above the character, like it's like we're up here looking down on him. I don't know. It's kind of a cool, adds a weird depth type of feeling. Okay, here we go. We got a decapitated priest inside of some sort of demon summoning circle. Let's click on him and get out of the way because he's coming. Are you fucking kidding me? Pardon my language. He just destroyed my guys in like 2 hits. That is jonkulous, dude. They totally killed the minions. Ow. So what's cool is if you look at the top here. Oh, we run away first. So there's these like little arrows. If you could get the bot down low enough, every time you get them down to one of these checkpoints, he drops 2 potions to try and help, you know, basically help sustain you. Watch out, guys. He's gonna. There you go. Now go get him. And try not to die in 2 seconds. Alright. Obviously, this is up to me, the Blood Reaper. Okay. Ow. Gotcha. Hey, look! Last man standing. Good job, buddy. You did it. And I got some stuff. So, it wasn't too bad. You can see I had plenty of like healing potions I could still try to have picked up. Okay, that's cool. That's better. That's not. So this is kind of interesting. So this is a weird way. Like if this was a one-handed weapon, combined with this, because instead of it being a shield, it's like this. I'll show you. Well, it's not gonna here. You can see it's in my offhand. So instead of it being a shield, it would help me do more damage. But this thing is way better. It's a two-hander, but it's got that blueness to it, and basically my critical strike damage is increased. I have to critically strike to get that, but if I do, it does more damage. It's only like 9% more damage. Those percentages don't mean a whole lot at low levels. Alright, let's go. And this is the only time you'll really see this, but there is a like fast travel out of this dungeon. Usually you gotta hoof it back, use a town portal, something like that. So in this case, we get to we're gonna climb our way out. Bam. Cool. Alright, we're heading back with my one lonely skeleton survivor. You were the chosen one. Cool. Alright. And I'm looking a little bit more normal again. Not so colorful. Cool. Alrighty guys, I did it!
You've returned.
I saved your town! What's up, Bonnie?
The old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Stay for the pint.
wash out the taste of the stew. We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior.
Oh. Have a little too much to drink there, buddy? Don't worry, we've all been there. Oh, bro. Or is it more sinister than that? Some like a backwoods, crazy village vibes. I remember what the Chainsaw Massacre or something. Oh, that sounds familiar. I know that somehow. It's part of the lore. Just can't remember who it was. I thought that was like a clan or cult of Necromancers. Which, I mean, that wasn't special to me being a Necromancer. That shows every single time for any character. But let's look that up. Okay. So I'm not in a very good position here.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die.
Very cultish. Well, hello, person.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, get him. Okay, buddy. Yosef.
They're coming! The whole damned village!
Get
Get
up.
up! Get up! We have to
Giving
find
me
our
a
way
shake.
out. There! Take them! May the light preserve us.
Oh, they don't want none of this.
Lost souls! All of you!
Yeah, see, that's cool. If I could chain it together, so like I hit this guy and then I hit this guy, and it hit them both, basically. Which is pretty cool. So I probably like could have went hit that guy with a spear, and then this one and kill them both.
That was all of them.
Wait, I like this
Right
thing.
willing.
Well, I just burned an entire village. It's their fault. They started it. Oops, hey, can I go get my skeletons back now? Alright, come on, guys. Ooh. No laggy there. Come on. Whoa. Alright, Yosef, what's up? You're the madman from the shed.
Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and...
Blah, blah, blah.
What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
Alright. Chapel key. What is up with that? I don't know what that weird chain, broken chain thing is. Alrighty, let's go to the chapel, buddy. Okay, where are you at, Yosef? There you are. Hurry up. Slow ass. Alright, anything good? Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, nice. Colorful again, but whatever. Where'd you go? Did you pass me up? Oh, yeah, you did. Ah, the chapel. I guess I didn't need to wait for him. I just came over here and opened the chapel door.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place. Have a look inside, but hurry.
Oh,
I
up
will
with
prepare
that.
the torch.
Don't think that's supposed to be two. I think there should just be one rocking back and forth squeaking, not two colliding into each other's matter. Whatever. Alright, so
Blood petals.
again,
Like the ones I
assuming
was fed. Is this real?
assuming we watch the initial cinematic trailer, this will be a little bit familiar. This gives me Resident Evil 4 vibes. That's what I get.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Is that what churches were like back in the day? Jeez. Snowing.
Sin is their birthright.
What you got to say now, holy man?
Children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Hello, mother.
Resist! Resist her temptation!
Oh.
Vani, it's me.
That's funny.
I brought your child into this world.
Ugh. That's what we call crazy eyes.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light.
Hello. So I don't know how much they're gonna like focus on it or delve into it in this game, but in previous games they've given us background on her, which is Lilith, which like from supernatural stuff, the mother of monsters and stuff like that. She's the daughter of one of the Lords of Hell, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred. And she's his daughter, the daughter of Sin or something. Mother of Sin? I don't know, something like that. In the story, from previously told stories, so it's not like a spoiler, there's been an internal conflict going on. And Sanctuary, Earth, was really kind of nothing. It became sort of a haven, a sanctuary, for the angels and demons who were tired of fighting. Like, they were just exhausted from this eternal conflict, just never-ending fighting. And so Lilith led some of her people, demons, to this planet, this land. And this other fella, I forgot his name, we'll see him pop up at some point, he brought angels here, and they started to commingle. And that is how humans were born. So when they're talking about like mother, that literally is their mother. Her and her kind birthed humans, which is why we have the capacity to both be good and evil. We choose. So, kind of an interesting little background there. How did I get out here?
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the Lords of Hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them.
She called them her children. And they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be. I must report to the cathedral.
Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Bring him to the cathedral in Kyovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
I'm a necromancer. Shouldn't the light kind of wary of me too? Oh, got my first class feature lock, Book of the Dead, SC. Shift C. There you go. Skeletal warriors. Now I can customize my warriors a bit further. Skirmishers, defenders, and reapers. For now, I've only unlocked this. I can raise an additional skirmish warrior, which, why would I do that? These guys suck. Each time you critically strike, your skirmisher warrior's next attack also critically strikes and deals 50% bonus critical strike damage. It can only happen every 3 seconds. Or, your critical strike chance increased by 5%, but you can no longer raise skeletal warriors. Honestly, like, I'm at the point of wanting to just sacrifice them, but they are kind of a good distraction, so for now, like critical strikes, that's not something that's going to happen too often. Where's my critical strike chance? 5% chance for that to happen, so that's pretty abysmal. Let's get another. Really? Oh my god. Whatever. And abilities because I leveled up. We've got this one. Yeah, sure. Oop. Alright, well. So now, again, I'm still like during the look how big this map is, by the way. Like, these are all different sections and areas in the world you can explore. So she mentioned the dry steps. That's over here somewhere. Yeah, so at some point I'm supposed to try and make it over there. But this place is humongous. Which is a break from, it's kind of cool, it's a break from like Diablo tradition. Very single player focused. You could group up with people, parties, but it was like procedurally generated maps every time. This is one big open world map, and you can randomly see other people playing the game too. So it's almost more like an MMO, like World of Warcraft or something, but Diablo, which is pretty sick. So, as you see, there's not much down here. There is like a couple wolves, I think. Again, trying to start building up my army again. There's only one down here? I thought there was a couple. All the birds. This is kind of a cool effect here. I don't know if you can see it too well, but as I walk through the snow, it actually like leaves a bit of a trail. Alright, let's just move on. I'm not gonna waste time exploring nothing. See you a bit later, Joseph. So this next area, this whole thing is basically like a tutorial. That whole thing was like your first dungeon, your intro to the story. And then you see your first one, they just give it to you, Altar of Lilith. These are secret shrines throughout the world that actually help out your other characters. Give you increased stats and stuff like that. So if you have one main character who's playing through the game and finding all the stuff, and you go make a second character, that character is going to be boosted a bit because of all the work that your other guy was doing, which is cool. Oop, yeah, buddy. Scythe? Oh, and it's better. And it's a scythe? Oh, man. Flavor. Okay. So we'll do this upper route first, because this first little thing is not quite a dungeon. I forgot what they called us. Oh, hello. Hand sickle. So you can see it's not nearly as good as mine, but it gets a two-handed thing. But if I combine this... Oh, hang on. Forgot. You always get this from Joseph. Try to miss anything else here. So combining, like, say, this, 28 damage per second, with this, that's 28 plus 38. So it's what, 20 plus 30 is 50 plus 16, 66 damage. This is 76. My two-handed scythe is still better. But this would be like a faster attack speed, which would be cool. So I'm going to come in here. This is a cellar, say Iceworn cellar, and it's usually just like one room with a boss kind of thing, a mini boss. Like they're pretty pathetic. Easy peasy. And I got my army back. All right, let's go. Again, nothing amazing there. No big treasure. Maybe you get a drop from the mini boss, but it's not much. Alrighty, let's gonna go up here. Oop, that's probably good. Yep. Bam. 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 Hey, where'd you come from? And hello. You're dead. Then you're dead. I seem to be getting a little stronger. He's dead. Dude, that bold lance is insane. Okay, so actually, now that I got this thing, this upgrade, how much better is it than this? Still not enough. Okay, it's a 2 plus 3, it's a 5 damage per second increase, but that 5 still doesn't make up for the difference of, like, what was it, 10? Yeah, it was like a 10 DPS difference, so still not quite good enough, even though it would be faster. 1.1 attacks per second, 0.9. I'm sticking with the two-handed scythe. I like this feel. I'm a reaper. I'm going to reap you. Damn. Alright, so here's our first shrine, and this is always a random shrine, but this is the conduit shrine, which if it's I think it is, this should be kind of cool. Yeah, that's what I thought so. It was a little different than the old one, but you just run around killing everything in your path. Nice.
I'm not ready yet.
That was fun. So it actually changed up my skills there. I was at that's a new thing for that particular skill. Coming in here for these things, there's usually pretty good things in these little coffers. Little beans. Alright, one more over here. Yep. One more over here. Alright. And I thought there was one more, no? Okay, it must have just been 3. Alrighty. I'm not too worried about me taking damage right now. Ooh, nice. 36, 33, 20. So now 36, we're getting higher. 36 plus 38. 60, 70. Let's say plus 6, guys. 14. 74. Ooh, getting real close now. Enough that I'm gonna try it out. Just to see. Just to see. I may have a smaller scythe, but my other scythe is still massive. Which is also what she said. Alright, so there's two ways you can go here. You can go up or down. But they both lead to the same area. Nice, guys. Alright, these guys are getting better now. They were really bumming me out earlier in the game. They're starting to get better here. Especially in this area where there's just so many little dudes for me to chase around. Like, I feel like they're actually like, you're actually doing stuff now, guys. You make me so proud. Your Papa Necromancer is so proud. Okay, so I could go up here, which is kind of cool because they have these. You see these little footsteps here. Shows you it's like, oh, you can do something. So I go and run up here. And then there's one over on that side as well. I'm gonna go down and go up that side because there's like a treasure chest thingy. It's small, but I'll take anything I can get at this low level, low power situation. So go up here. Yeah. I hate spider. Why did it have to be spiders? Was it Indiana Jones? Why did it have to be snakes? God. I would just die. Like, if I actually saw a spider that big coming at me, like, that's his little booty there is like half the size of my body, probably. Like, if I lay down, he would just cover me. Yeah. Spiders. Oh, I didn't have to be spiders. Okay. Oh, man. Get him. Okay, you notice I start not picking up everything. The white things are just, at this point, not worth it. Now I'm looking for blue and higher, basically. So, boop, run underneath that. And now I've met up with the other side I was on. This is where I crawled up. Oop. Bet you I'm going to go back to a two-handed here in a second. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. Not that good. What was that? A wand? Huh. I think I'm good. I'm a scythe-wielded maniac. Oh, I'll take that. Ah. Surprised, I'm not getting upgrades, though. It might be literally the quote-unquote best I could get at the moment. That's new. Well, that's kind of cool. That looks like one of them wraith things from Lord of the Rings. I forgot what they're called. I can pick some berries. You can do some crafting in the game and stuff, so it's good to pick up, anything collectible. There's like mines you could do. These are picking some berries. You can like improve your potions down the line. Slightly better. Another wand? I don't remember ever seeing wands before. Lots of berries. Again, this is all quote-unquote tutorial stuff. It's actually not showing me the tutorial stuff because I've done this before on my other guy. Otherwise, it'd be like talking me through the whole thing of like, hey, you should pick these berries. That's going to be useful later.
My bags are full.
Oh, man. Oh. This one actually is critical faster. Or, stronger. A wand. Okay, let's see what this wand's about. And now... let's get rid of some crappy stuff. Oop. Back. Oh, it's a two-handed scythe. Wait. Sort this. Let me just get rid of this cruddy stuff here. Is this the one I was using before? I think that's the one I was using before. Let's rock with this for now. Alright, where are we at here? It's kind of cool. I like there's like a burning effect every time you discover like a new area. As you see everything's like grayed out, it'll like burn away. So right now, since like this is a tutorial-like area,
Road's blocked. Should clear up when the storm is past.
that you can't explore the whole world yet. Like you're locked into this kind of linear path here. After that, you can kind of start branching out, exploring any which way you want to go. Different towns, little hubs will have like different quests for you and stuff you can do. Bam. Not seen one of those in a while. Cool. Not the most terribly exciting thing to be running around picking berries, but it is what it is. These will come in handy later. So it's interesting, I have this wand now, yet I'm still using a big, giant, magical scythe. Hello, chest. And nothing good there. And the windswept cabin, which is going to be basically our checkpoint, so we can switch to the Druid. This is about how far he got. Well, there's some different things you can find too. This is like, oh, there's an odd assortment of empty bottles. Some of them still reek of strong spirits. Oh, somebody was drinking. Well, somebody. It's probably the Hermit we're looking for, you know.
Road's blocked.
Yeah, I heard you first
Should
time.
clear up when the storm is past.
Yeah. That was our first yellow item. So blue, yellow, and then orange, legendary. Oh, look at that. Look at that style. So I'm going from this Mordor-ish, whatever those race are called, look to whatever this is. Shadow resistance, healing received, cold resistance. 8 strength. Don't think I'm too worried about strength. It looks like strength increases my armor. Yeah, what to do. Intelligence increases my skill damage, so I'm really big into that. I like that idea. Willpower, resource generation, healing received, extra critical strike chance. No, probably a mix between like intelligence and dexterity, probably what I'd like. But oh, look at that. Okay. Looking like some sort of demon devil thing. All right, let's check out this cabin. Open the door.
Is anyone here?
So you see there's some shininess here, so I could click on different things. Like, okay, what's the skittle? Lur's brewing smells awful. It's a healer's tool. They look freshly used. So you could mess with these different things or read different things. I already know where to go. I'm going to go behind the bookshelf.
Back here.
Scattered books.
Short fangs. Young. Freshly turned. An easy kill. Further south than the others. They're spreading.
It's demon fangs? Myrtle fangs? Rusted trap. Some notes. And a strange skull.
If you're going to trespass into my home,
just have the decency to join me for supper? I'm bloody hungry.
You could have totally worded that differently, bro.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Yeah, level up. Yeah, I got one guy here. Well, at least 2 enemies or a boss are affected by blood loss. You gain 50% attack speed. That's pretty cool. Or I could make my reap better. Forms a corpse. I don't really need that. This still kills people. I'm gonna go ahead and get. What was this one? Casting blood lance 8 times. Here to overpower. And spawns a blood orb. Yeah. More attack speed. And then I can also make this skill stronger. So it's 1 of 5. I can keep putting more points to this, increasing that damage. So, anyways, all right. What's that? Good. Okay, that's actually a pretty good, I think, stopping point. So we're probably right about that hour mark. We're gonna end it actually here, but then come back on as the Druid. So this will be part 1. All right, cool stuff. See you next time.